So hello and welcome all signs. So this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you on this side and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. I'm going to be reading with Lenormand, and then if needed I'm going to be clarifying with a tarot. Make sure to follow and subscribe so you know when I come up with a new reading, and thank you all for being here. It means a lot. Come, say hi. Come, say hi. No, don't bark. It's just a car. Yeah, it's been a while since you saw Ollie. Here it is. Focused on the door. But it's just a car. Yes. You can go back to sleep. Yeah, so let's, I knew it. Let's begin. Ollie! Aries! So it is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Aries, on this side and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. So let's see what's going on between you and the person that you're thinking about. Aries. Well, Aries, I'm going to start with you and then move over towards this person. I kind of do see you that you are feeling quite done here, Aries, with this person. It's like you already have put up the walls towards them. Can even be that you have indeed blocked them. Yeah, but I do see you creating this distance between you. It's like you know, or you are. It's like you are ready for a change here, Aries, for something new. Yeah, it's like this knowing or this hoping that there's something else or something better out there for you. Now, for them, Aries, because they know it is over. It's like they don't want to believe it. Yeah. It's like they don't want to believe it, Aries, that this is over. Or they can't believe it. Feeling that your connection is so strong that it can't be broken. Oh, that's what they are telling themselves anyways, Aries. Yeah, there's a lot of more stress here from their part. There is yeah, kind of do see them that they are going to make some sort of attempt here, Aries, to get you back, because they're they're not convinced, or they just can't believe that this is over. So they're gonna do well, they're gonna try. That's what they're wanting. They're wanting this to well, to start again, Aries. A fresh new start here. But you have put up walls and you're already creating this distance. So I'm not. Yeah, kind of just see that you are heading towards happiness here, Aries. They are much more back and forth right now. Mostly I kind of do see it in their mind, Aries, that they are this confused, like they can't accept or they just can't believe that this is done. Yeah. So, Aries, that's what I had for you. Thank you and bye. Taurus, so this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Taurus, on this side and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see what's going on in you and the person that you're dealing with. So Taurus, I'm going to start with you and then move over towards this person. We have two twos. Taurus, I'm just going to take a look here. Because it's almost like you don't see this person, Taurus. Either you're just unaware of them, or you do have other things on your mind. It's like you're putting your focus into something else here, Taurus. It's like you are exploring or having a look around to see what's out there. But at the same time, it's like you're not finding anyone that fits you, Taurus. Questioning a little bit what it is that you're wanting, what it is that you're after. Taurus. It's like feeling ready to be with somebody, Taurus. Can I do see you being ready, but at the same time not finding anyone that you are wanting to well, go down the road with. Yeah. Let's see. Let's take a look at this person over here. It is can be a friend of yours, Taurus, or just somebody that is very, well, a little bit extra friendly towards you. Because it is this feeling that they do want to act here, Taurus, act towards you, make a move. And if you are in a dispute with somebody as well, Taurus, it's like you are focusing on something else here until this person apologizes. We will see. Can I do see it more being somebody new, Taurus? Can be an apology as well from somebody here. This is a newer kind of energy because there is this feeling a bit nervous, trying to think on how to come towards you, how to ask you out, how to woo you, Taurus. There's a little bit of well, not a tactic, but the best, trying to just figure out the best outcome for them, how to go through with it all, Taurus. Yeah. You are somebody that knows what they are wanting as well. Can be a little bit intimidating for this person here, because they are quite nervous to open up here, Taurus. And here you are minding your own business, or taking care of business. Yeah, Taurus, I do see that they are figuring out how to come towards you. Like how to ask you out, or the best way to ask you out, Taurus. And for some of you, this is just somebody wanting to come in and apologize as well. And just trying to find the best way of doing so. Yeah, but they are real nervous about this, Taurus. So, Taurus, that's what I had for you. Thank you, and bye. Gemini, so this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Gemini, on this side, and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see what's going on between you and the person that you're dealing with. So, Gemini, I'm going to start with you and then move over towards this person. There is this feeling, Gemini, almost like you are minding your own business. That's your focus right now. Is business and stability. And mostly your own, like you're focusing on yourself here, Gemini. because this is a brand new energy here, liking what they are seeing, Gemini. And I don't see them wasting any time either until they are going to make some sort of move here. We will see. Yeah. Can be somebody that you know is watching you as well, Gemini. It's almost this. It's almost like you are not kind of flirting with them, Gemini, or you know that they will be at some place, and you just make yourself look extra nice or just extra presentable. But mostly, I do see you focusing on you, because they are indeed liking what you're seeing here. Yeah, Gemini. Can you see that this is somebody that has, fallen for you? Can be that they are already trying to woo you, Gemini. They have made some attempts flirting with you. Or they are just about to start here, because I don't see them, that they don't want to waste any time here. Gemini. Yeah, they are very, very certain about you. I don't see you giving the same kind of energy towards them. Can be a little bit of flirtiness here, but mostly it is you focusing on yourself or your stability here, your work. So it's like more playful energy from this side, and this is more serious, more business kind of energy. So, Gemini, they do want you, have a lot of passion towards you. There is this happiness as well when they see you or think about you. And if they haven't already, kind of do see them gonna try very soon to get your attention here. So, Gemini, that's what I had for you. Thank you, and bye. Cancer! So this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at, what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Cancer, on this side, and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see what's going on between you and the person that you're dealing with. Cancer. So, Cancer, I'm going to start with you and then take a look at them. Because there is a more playful side to you, Cancer. Can be that you are needing to make some sort of decision here between two. Yeah, Cancer. This is for my Cancers who are dealing with, well, more than one here. Because it is like you are wanting to well, dive a little bit deeper with one of them, but right now it's like you're just, well, feeling them both out to see who matches your, or yeah, who you have a best connection with. So your emotions might be a little bit all over the place right now. So you are dealing with two here, Cancer. Yeah. And towards this person, it's like you are, well, giving them just this dating side of you while you are almost vetting them, Cancer. Yeah. It's like you have to make an important choice here. Let's see. Let's take a look at this person, because this is somebody who's just longing to be with you, Cancer. There is this excitement, this knowing that you are a good fit together. And it's like this. Yeah, kind of do see them that they just can't wait, Cancer. Giving you a lot of compliments and really showing you that they do care. That they do want this, Cancer. Yeah, it's like they are doing everything they can to prove to you that this is something that they do want, Cancer. That they are ready to, well, to do whatever it takes. Why did a past show up here? No, this is not the past. This is more you, Cancer, just trying to figure out who you have the, yeah, who you have this well, most passion with, who you can grow with. Just following your intuition here, Cancer. And they are manifesting you. They are hoping, wishing, everything. They do want you, Cancer. Yeah, so Cancer, looks like it is you that need to make a decision here. What it is that you are wanting, or who it is you are, what it is that you are after. So, Cancer, that's what I had for you. Thank you, and bye. Leo, so this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Leo, on this side, and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see what's going on in you and the person that you're dealing with. So, Leo, I'm going to start with you and then move over towards this person. There is kind of this feeling, Leo, like you are after, or you do want something that can grow or that will last. A real commitment here, Leo. Like you're after something solid. But you're not sure if this person can give you that, or if they are it, Leo. No. Let's see. Like you're looking for somebody that you can indeed go all the way with, Leo. Somebody that you can indeed grow with. But the way you are looking at this person, it's like feeling more like this is a stop before the real thing, Leo. They might even have hold on to this person longer than than you have wanted to. Leo. Yeah, it was never meant that they would stay as long as they have. But I don't see you believing like this is it. That this is somebody that I will grow old with. But they're still here. They have Leo. They are still here. Yeah, and there is a little bit of more playful energy coming from this side, Leo. Yeah, much more playful energy here, Leo. Because it's like they do need to have something to do all the time, or just be out there, yeah, doing their thing. So it's like you are more wanting to have a quiet night at home, and this person is wanting to go out. And they have tried. They might even had a a long conversation about this. But it's just them not feeling like they are being true to themselves. They are trying to please you, but when they are, it's well, it does make them feel a little bit untrue to them, Leo. Yeah, Leo. Kind of do see that they do want you, Leo, because they are trying to please you and trying to be there for you. Yeah. It's just two very different kind of energies here, Leo. They have love towards you, they do want you, but it's more your activities that are a bit different, or your priorities, Leo, that are different here. Because I don't see them feeling ready to want all of the things that you are wanting here. But they are showing up, or they do show up here, and you do know that as well. That you do have this, you do have this connection. Yeah, Leo. Because I do see them trying, but at the same time it's like they can't give you everything that you are wanting. Because then they are not who they are. Yeah. So, Leo, that's what I had for you. Thank you, and bye. Virgo! So, it is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at, well, what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Virgo, on this side, and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see what's going on between you and the person that you're dealing with. Virgo. Oh, this is a beautiful connection forming, Virgo, especially from their side. Let's take a look at you. It's gonna do to you that you have been thinking about something for quite some time, feeling that you do need, that you do have something important to say here. That you just need to find the words, or you are looking for the words. more towards you, Virgo. It's like almost like you are trying to convince your feelings that you do love this person. But what is bothering you here is that you're not feeling it. Because this is your feelings towards them, and it might have been I'm just gonna show you. Do they have the Hermit, Temperance, and Seven of Pentacles here? So it's almost like the slowest, all of the slowest energy out there. So it's almost like you're trying to speed up the process by telling yourself all the things that you love about them, and how they are, how they act. No. Yeah, so not quite yet, at least, Virgo. You don't have those feelings. You believe, not you believe, but you are thinking it. You are thinking it, Virgo. Like you see it. You see them. It looks like your feelings are just not there quite yet, but you're still showing them all of this passion, and showing them that you do care. Now, for them, they do have a little bit of a difference here, Virgo, because they are really feeling it, like all of it. And they do want this. They do want you. They have slowed down a little bit as well. Yeah, can be that they are reading off your energy, Virgo. Because I kind of do see them wanting to just go with you, like take it to the next and the next and the next level. But it's like they have slowed down a little bit. Like, okay, I need to calm down. I need to make Virgo here catch up a little bit. Yeah, but they do have a lot of love here towards you, more than you think here, if that's possible, because I kind of do see them that they have communicated quite well here how they are feeling towards you. But right now it's like they are slowing things down, mostly because they are kind of do see them watching you here, how you are feeling. Virgo, you are trying, you do want this, you do want them, lots of passion. It's just your feelings that is a little bit taking their time. Yeah, really taking their time here. Yeah, so, Virgo. Oh, wait. Let's see. feeling your energy here, because they are starting to feel a little bit more confused about this, Virgo. Can be that you have indeed told them that you do want to slow things down. So they are feeling a little bit more confused, Virgo. Yeah, but they do have lots of emotions towards you. Yeah, can I just say that you do need a little bit more time here to reflect, Virgo. So, Virgo, that's what I have for you. Thank you and bye. Libra, so this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at, what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Libra, on this side, and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see what's going on between you and the person that you're dealing with. So I'm going to start with you, Libra. And it is this feeling like you have, it's like you have expressed some feelings here, or something that, well, it is this feeling like they are not hearing you, that they don't understand where you're coming from, or what it is that you are feeling here. And due to that they don't understand this, it's like you are getting more annoyed. Like, how can they not see it? Or how come they don't understand? There's a little bit of feeling frustrated here, Libra, when you are explaining something and they do the opposite, or they just don't understand. Yeah, because right now I kind of do see you taking a, can be as well, Libra, that you are the one that needs to initiate all the time, or you take the first steps always. Because right now I kind of do see you taking a step back, Libra. Like, yeah, let's see what they come up with, or let's see what they do. Yeah, so let's see. I kind of do see that you have got through to them, Libra. So if they have been well, if they have been a little bit selfish here, or believing that they are indeed well, above you, like you have taken them down a notch here, Libra, making them rethink how they act or present themselves towards you. Because this is, well, they are done with that, Libra, or knowing that they have to change this. Yeah, it's almost like they did indeed need this, Libra. It's like a wake up call for them. Like they have been taking you for granted here, but they do know what they want, and it is you, Libra. And I kind of do see them wanting to, well, try to fix this, to make it feel more comfortable for both of you, Libra. Even if it is a bit hard for them to open up more, yeah, kind of do see that the well, the table has turned, or it is in a better balance now, Libra. Yeah. So I do see them that they are going to try, and they are trying, because they do want you. They know what they want, and it is you. Might be a little bit hard for them, because they are doing their best, Libra. Yeah. So, Libra, that's what I had for you. Thank you, and bye. Scorpio! So, this is going to be your reading, where I'm going to take a look at, well, what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Scorpio, on this side, and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see what's going on between you and the person that you're dealing with, Scorpio. I'm just going to clarify straight away on your side, Scorpio. So, Scorpio, I'm going to start with you and then move over towards this person. But I do see you really, well, that you really do care for this person here, Scorpio. You do want something, well, something solid, something that can indeed grow here. Lots of emotions. But at the same time, because I do see you getting a lot of attention as well, Scorpio, like from other energies. I don't see you acting on it either. Yeah, because you do believe in this person. Just it is almost requiring a lot of energy from you as well, Scorpio, to not act on this well, these temptations or this yeah, temptations. But I do see you being committed to this person, and you are working really hard to make this work. It's like it's all around you here, Scorpio. Yeah, and you do have lots of emotions here towards them. Let's see. Let's take a look at them. Yeah, they do want the same here, Scorpio. Like they do want you, and they're wanting to take it to the next level and to the next level. This is somebody that is committed to you, having lots of emotions here towards you. There's more. It is more you, Scorpio. It is a little bit a wild card here. Yeah. Scorpio. This can be related to your past as well, Scorpio. That you have been well, single for quite some time, or you just liked to have some fun, Because it's almost like you are fighting against this. There are temptations here. A lot of people wanting your energy here, Scorpio. It's like it's requiring work from your part to not act on it. And for some of you it can be your profession. Where you do get a lot of attention here. Yeah, but Scorpio, you do have somebody here that is fully committed to you, just as you are towards them. Right now, at least, you are. Because it is a strong pull here, Scorpio. A real strong pull, like trying to trying to make you do something that you would indeed regret here. Yeah, but they do want you. They do want this. And they are wanting to take it to the next level here with you. I kind of do see you that you are wanting the same, Scorpio. but it is a different energy here. Or can be multiple energies as well wanting you. Yeah, but I do see that your focus is towards them. Yeah, so Scorpio, be careful, because you are trying to remain strong here, knowing that if you cave to these temptations, you are going to indeed regret this. So, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. Thank you and bye. Sagittarius. So this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Sagittarius, on this side and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see what's going on between you and the person that you're dealing with. So, Sagittarius, I'm going to start with you and then move over towards this person. So I don't see you really feeling this, Sagittarius, feeling this connection, feeling this person. Like you are ready for a change here or for a new beginning. Yeah, but you're still in it, but you haven't found the words yet or the strength to break things off. Because this person right here, Sagittarius, well, this is someone that do want everything with you. Like they do want to grow old with you, they do want this to last. Yeah, they really do indeed love you here, Sagittarius. Yeah, and you are finding it quite hard here to, well, break things off. Thank you. Oh, I scared both of them. Yeah, you are trying to find the strength, trying to find the words on how to tell this person that, well, that you are starting to lose interest, or that you're just wanting to move on altogether, knowing that this is going to, well, hurt them quite much. And that's why you are kind of delaying it. But you, at the same time, you have to do what's right for you, Sagittarius. Yeah. With the grave as well, kind of do see you that you are feeling done here. Yeah, but it is hard to walk, not to walk away, yeah. Because it is this knowing that this is going to not ruin them, but hurt them quite much. because this is how they view you. And you have the sun towards you, towards this connection, just feeling like they are on top of the world. And you are not even you're not even close to feeling this way, Sagittarius. Yeah, we are finding the strength right now. We're trying to just find the words on how to tell this person that you don't feel the same. Yeah, so Sagittarius, yeah, that's what I had for you. Can I do see in your, well, it's all over here, that you are done. They, on the other hand, yeah, it's gonna hurt them. They really are feeling this, feeling you, wanting this. Yeah, so Sagittarius, that's what I had for you. Thank you and bye. Capricorn, so this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Capricorn, on this side and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. But let's see what's going on between you and the person that you're dealing with. Capricorn. It's almost like you have indeed pulled your energy back here, Capricorn. Can even be that you have stopped completely to give in to this person, like change of tactics, or just feeling like something needs to change here. Is this yeah. It has required a lot of strength as well from your part to, well, to start looking the other way. But it is, if it was some sort of tactic, Capricorn, it is working. Because now they're starting to, well, long for you, miss you, wanting you. Yeah, and if it wasn't some sort of tactic, they are just longing for you even more now, Capricorn. Oh. Like this, it's like you have been patient, you have been waiting, but now, even though how much it hurts you, it's like this knowing that you do have to look the other way, and you're not looking back, Capricorn. It wasn't a tactic here. This was just you starting to move, or pulling back your energy, starting to move in a different direction. And they can indeed feel this. Yeah, Capricorn. It's like they have been watching you, or they are watching you, and now that you are taking, well, starting to move the other direction here, this is somebody that almost has made a goal to fight for this. But they do have emotions towards you. It's almost this it's now or never kind of feeling here. Yeah, so I don't see them being done with you, Capricorn. They're going to indeed fight for this, for you. Yeah, wanting a new beginning, wanting to start over. You, on the other hand, with a crossroads. Well, I'm not so sure. Yeah, so Capricorn, they are going to make this, or they are going to try to make this work, or to get you back here. And there really is this feeling of it's now or never. You do have the crossroads here, so it can go either way. Yeah, so Capricorn, that's what I have for you. Thank you, and bye. Aquarius. So this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look at what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Aquarius, on this side, and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you do feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see what's going on between you and the person that you're dealing with. So, Aquarius, I'm going to start with you and then move over towards this person. It is. Kind of do see you, Aquarius, just feeling done. Oh. Like even this has become too much or too hard for you, or you just went up and blocked them, Aquarius. But I do see you feeling done with this person. Even though it is hurting you right now, it is this burden above you. It is this knowing that this change is the best thing for you right now. Yeah. It's like you have indeed looked over your options here, Aquarius. And you have been trying to work on this, like tried many different things. But knowing now in the end it's well, the best thing for you is to indeed walk away. They are. Let's take a look at them. They are still back and forth here, Aquarius. Yeah, for some reason it's like they are feeling like they are needing some more time with your energy. And I do see that you have given them quite much of that time, Aquarius. Because even now, as you are or have walked away, like they're still not sure what to do. Yeah, but a lot of back and forth here, Aquarius. Yeah, it's like they are going against themselves here, Aquarius, because I do see them seeing a future here with you, but it's like they're not wanting to start it right now. Like they want to wait a couple of years before they can. Yeah. And it is them knowing in their feelings that they are going against, well, they're going against themselves here, Aquarius. Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to take by each day, Aquarius. Yeah, I don't see it being long now before you are completely gone here, where there is no way that they can indeed come back in. So it's going to be a little bit too late for this person because they are still going back and forth here. It is a little bit this feeling that they can't commit to something, not fully. Yeah. So, Aquarius, that's what I had for you. Thank you and bye. Pisces. So this is going to be your reading where I'm going to take a look at what's going on in this connection. I'm going to try to read you, Pisces, on this side and the person that you're dealing with on this side. But if you feel like the roles are reversed, then feel free to swap. Let's see what's going on between you and the person that you're dealing with. Does feel like a past person coming in here, Pisces. Or this is somebody that you recently broke things off with. Because I don't see you having any emotions towards them right now. Might be that you are checking in on them once in a while if it is a past person, but more than that I don't see it. And I do see you more looking for the new, exploring here, Pisces, welcoming new. So we'll see. Yeah. Pisces, can I see that this is a past person coming back here? And it might have not been recently, but at some point you did indeed manifest this person back. Can be if you have indeed been spying on them or going in, checking, like knowing you did have a good time together. Pisces, and here they are. Yeah. Past person or not, Pisces, or recent. I do see this person wanting to, you do have somebody here wanting to reconcile with you. Like they are coming in. Can be that they are doing things right now to make you notice them, Pisces, like posting more or well, going through friends, going through your connection here, community. Yeah, there is this ignited passion, Pisces. And I do see them wanting this, wanting you. And right now they're doing, yeah, things for you to notice them. Yeah, they're coming in, wanting things to be for real this time, Pisces, like going the distance. Yeah, Pisces. And I do see it that it is up to you here. So I'm not sure even if you are going to open this door again, Pisces. Yeah, even if you have emotions towards them, it's like this feeling here that this door remained closed for a reason. Yeah, Pisces. I do see somebody here wanting to reconcile with you. So, that's what I had for you, Pisces. Thank you and bye.